Welcome to my home. Welcome. It's cold. Let me see. I shut the heat off, shut the power off while I was gone today, only for a few hours, and it's 49 degrees inside. I just turned my generator on. Just got my stuff going. I bought some new oil for the generator. I emptied out the oil, the old oil, put some new oil back in it. Buddy of mine got I forgot gasket maker. Found out what was wrong with the generator in it. It would be a faulty gasket between the carburetor and the engine. It was allowing air to get in. There was an air seal right there. We didn't replace the gasket. We didn't have any maker right there, so we didn't replace it. We just reefed the as much as you can reef on something like this. We reefed the carburetor down. Try to help out, and that helped out a lot. But I need to go get some gasket maker, piece of that gasket cloth. Let it pull off the old one, make a new one, set it in its situation. I spent $100 today. It hurt. Actually, it was $110. I spent like $130, but most of it was on food and oil and stuff like that. And I spent $160 today. Gasoline. So I got 6 gallons of gasoline for my generator through the week, and I filled up one of my vehicles. Every time I go to the gas pump, I just fill up my vehicle. I mean, in my perspective, it's like, well, if I don't put it in the vehicle, then I might find another use for that money. And then what happens when you need it for the vehicle? You don't have it. So I put it all in. Just put it all, fill it up. The days of finding gas money in your couch cushions is 30 years past. So I remember doing that as a kid. Man, that was a legit way to find it, because gas was $1 a gallon, $1.10 a gallon, or whatever it was. So you could for real find that just by like keeping your eyes open and looking around. Not anymore. Anyway, so what did I spend my money on? My big thing. The big thing I spent the money on. This is the big thing. This piece of garment right here, this clothing. So it's Carhartt jacket. It's quilted. It has, it's sewn. It's quilted sewing, right? Because I'm so cold, I needed something to put under my jacket so I could actually like wear something when I'm inside. I don't have hoodies or anything like that. I used to. Wherever they are now, I don't know. So anyway, but I like it. Finally, you can find something. So I wear small, generally. If not a medium. Or a small. Especially in Carhartt, I wear small. Now, do you remember years and years ago where these fat activists, as they like to call themselves, were bitching and moaning about the size of airplane seats, about the size of mannequins in the clothing stores, about the size of the clothing, about the this and that. Nothing was for them. Well, I'm a man who keeps his appearance, keeps his physical down. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. This is acceptable. It's called there's a word for it. Oh, my goodness, can't quite come to mind right now. But you do what you have to do. You don't just live like that. I don't. So anyway, it's hard for me to go into a grocery store after all these fat people, and once everybody just got fat, the majority of people are fat. So now capitalism says market towards the marketable group. So everybody's fat. So now you find to find clothing to fit me is a fucking miracle, because everything is 2XL. That's not awesome, guys. That now the store, you have a hard time finding any size under large anymore. That's, well, let's say it's a win for the fat activists. You got what you want. Lowered life expectancy. Just pander to the fucktards who don't have, here's the word, discipline. Discipline. When you are overweight, and I'm very sorry to say this, but when you are overweight, when you are these things, you lack one major thing that all of your forefathers had to have to get you to this spot is discipline. And you just fucked it off. Why? I don't have to change for the world has to change for me. Okay. Anyway, that's not a way to live. But I like this garment. I like it. So what do we do when we like a garment? Let's do this. Let's do this. What do we do when we like a garment? I'm going to make it official. Right? How do I make it official? See this tag here? That's how I make it official. This tag comes off. I'm not paid by Carhartt. I'm not an employee of Carhartt. Carhartt gives me no anything to advertise for them. I am not a billboard. And I don't need to show off a name brand to anyone for any reason. Hey, what's up, kitty kitty? How's it going, buddy? You gonna sit right in front of my camera? Show everybody your cat butt? Come on, dude. He wants attention. He'll get attention right after I get done with this. But yeah, so that's my philosophy in a nutshell. If I'm going to be, I don't wear logos. I cut the labels off of my clothing because they don't pay me. I'm not a billboard. I say it again. They don't pay me and I'm not a billboard, so I'm not going to advertise your shit for free. There we go. It looks cleaner and better anyway. Without that stupid tag on it. There, go. Perfect. So I recommend. I was out working in it earlier and it's like, whew, this is quite warm. Put it under my parka here. Yeah, it's quite warm. Quite warm. Anyway, take care of you guys. It's very cold out. It's about 5 degrees Fahrenheit here. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things. I figured out installation today. It's going to cost $250 to rent the machine. And I honestly think I could do the whole ceiling for like $50 worth of insulation for real. And then if I bring the machine back the next day, they give me the deposit back. So it's really not going to cost me that much to get up in there. I just need to find another human being to come here and help me get it up in there. Because one person has to control the machine controller, and the other person has to control the hose. So while I'm controlling the hose and putting it up where I want it to be, I need to have somebody using a controller. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe Millie will be here by then. She can help me out. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Rock and roll.